Hello, parents of Guitar 2 students. My name is Alex Lee Clark. I'm the guitar teacher here at Needham High School. And this is my third year. I had most of your students before this semester, although one student is new to me this year. And for those of you that we haven't had a chance to meet or chat, like I said, it was my third year in Needham. Before that, I was teaching the funk ensemble at Providence College, and also just some ancillary freelance teaching, teaching trumpet lessons to anyone who would take them, and then also gigging and kind of doing the freelance musician thing, and before that, I also taught some middle school. I try and play as much as I can now. I think performing is more than performing, but playing music is the single most therapeutic thing I can do for myself. So I try and do it as often as possible. So this semester, it's my goals for guitar students in general are pretty similar for Guitar 1 and Guitar 2. The only difference is though in Guitar 2 we are a little bit more independent, and at the same time also I think it allows us, that independence allows us to explore more of a student's own musical identity. And that's kind of my main question for almost every class that I teach here is, who are you as a musical person? Who do you want to be? You know, as a guitar player, there's so many different avenues you can go. You can be, you know, singer, songwriter, guitar, and, plucking, finger picking all your favorite Paul Simon tunes. You can be a total metalhead and play nothing but Metallica and Slayer and shred. You can be a funk guitar player. You can do a lot of different things. And because of that, I think it's helpful for students to answer that question for themselves of who do I want to be, so that I can then therefore, or they, I should say, that they can then direct their own learning. And I'm there as a guide through that whole process. So that's kind of question one for me, for students to answer, is what kind of musician do I want to be? And the other question for me is, how do I get good at stuff? You all know that in today's world of adulthood in general, you have to adapt to new things, and you don't always get the benefit of having a teacher there to help you. And so my goal is to help students really be thoughtful about the practice process, and to project manage, and to take large pieces of difficult stuff. You know, if you're learning how to play if you're learning how to play Stairway to Heaven, that's a big piece of stuff that needs to get broken down into manageable parts and goals and all that kind of stuff. And so helping students wrestle with that process and learn ways that they're thinking, learn ways that their brain is kind of, the brain computer can get overworked sometimes. So how do we make it so that it can really manage all these different, physical challenges that we have in playing the guitar, musical challenges, and how do I make sure I'm hearing this the way it needs to be, and then how do I marry those two things so that I can be like thinking and playing at the same time. So one more time, that's just again my main point for them is to discover who they are as a musical person, and then how do I get better at things, and how do I manage my own problems. All the important sort of logistical stuff of guitar class and what it's about is included in the email that I just sent to you guys in text form, rather than me kind of saying it all out loud. But most importantly is that you have great kids, and they're really fun to work with, and they're really doing very good work themselves. And I'm always available if you have questions, thoughts, concerns. If there's anything you need me to know about your student, I'm super on board and always find that stuff helpful. So email is the best way. And yeah, I've really enjoyed myself so far and look forward to the rest of the semester. Thanks so much. Enjoy the rest of your open house.